Welcome to the Pilates Show, where we explore Pilates tips and techniques to help deepen the skill level of the movement educator while having fun.
Hi, Jen and Amy here, and we're looking at it's called a glute set. Again, everyone needs this because the glutes are such an important part of keeping our sacrum and back of the pelvis really stable and strong and working well. But this is also essential for your clients who have just gotten hip or knee replacements. So Amy's on her back. If need be, you might have something under the knees here, just for comfort. For some people who have a forward head posture, we wouldn't have a big pillow under the head, but you might just fold up some shelf liner, just have a little bit under the back of the head so that when we do lift the glutes, you don't see a tilting of the head, that they're able to really keep that purchase right in the middle of the back of their head and the tops of their shoulders without changing the cervical curve. All right, so the arms, hands could be right down to your side. Amy has this triangle position, but in an advanced version of this exercise, the arms are going to be all the way over the head. So Amy's going to take a deep inhale, elongating through her lumbar spine, and then on the dimmer switch, on that exhale, she's going to maybe lighten the weight of the behind, maybe 5%. And then she's going to hold there. Inhale, breathe into her lumbar spine. On the dimmer switch, exhale, maybe 10% more lightness. And she can even think about her tail looking up towards the ceiling. Take another deep inhale, and now on the exhale, let's decelerate all the way back down. So when the behind lifts, it shouldn't be a big range of motion, and we shouldn't see much change in the curve of the lumbar spine. Of course, it will change a little bit, but we're not looking for this to be a back bend exercise. As the behind lightens, you're really concentrating, can I keep, as much as possible, that equal length on all sides of my spine? So go ahead and bend your knees, Amy, and then I'll show you a variation which a lot of times is more comfortable for folks. So she's going to put her heels up on top of the box. Good. I'm going to scoot it out just a little bit more. Good. And legs can be apart, or you can do heels together, toes apart, whatever feels more comfortable. And then again, arms can be by the side of the body or in that triangle shape. She's going to take a deep inhale, elongating her lumbar spine. And again, on the dimmer switch, pressing down into the heels, the back of the head, the tops of the shoulders, she'll lighten just 5 or 10%. She'll take another inhale, and then on the exhale, maybe she'll lighten a bit more. And because the feet are up on the box, she's able to get more height, right? She might be able to connect a little bit more and modulate what she's doing through her lower back and in her pelvis and in her legs a bit more here. And then on her exhale, decelerating down. So that flat back of the pelvis. So Amy's doing such a good job because we saw a crease come into the front of the hip, and it really looked like she was bringing the pelvis down in one piece, not rolling. Let's try that again. So take a deep inhale, exhale, 5% lightness. Good. Really standing into the feet and the heels. Take another deep inhale, exhale, lightening it up a bit more. So as the pelvis rises, we see the front of the hip opening more, right? She's coming more and more into her optimal hip extension alignment. And then on the next exhale, flat pelvis comes down, so we see a softness in the front of the hip. We see the distance of the belly button and the pubic bone staying the same as she lands back down. And so here in this way of cueing this kind of flat back or passive palate of the pelvis coming up and down, instead of rolling back and rolling forward, we're able to really contact, in this small range of motion, more of the deep gluteal line, that deep part of the gluteals that connects and is one with our deep spinal muscles. Therefore, really connecting and strengthening those connections into the sacrum and into the lower back.
That's it for today. If you have a different take on today's subject, or if there's anything you'd like to see covered in an upcoming episode, we'd love to hear from you. Comment below on Facebook, Twitter, or in the forum at fusionpilatesedu.com. See you next time, and never stop learning.